Brisbane Yamaha knows boats.
Hi, I'm Aaron, the owner of Brisbane Yamaha, and today, let's just have 3 seconds to have a look at this boat. I tell you what, the Haines Hunter 620R, it really is a colourblind moment, isn't it? Imagine having that in your backyard. For 65 years, Haines Hunter has been leading the pack in Australian-made boats. And what is it? How come Haines Hunter? You know, like I say, if you buy a Haines Hunter, you're buying tomorrow's classic. Haines Hunter is one of the only boats in trailable that people fix up and renovate. There's websites on it, there's everything. Why? Because of the ride. Nearly every other brand's copied something to do with Haines Hunter. But let's have a look, because it is absolute thing of beauty. Now you've got to watch me, because I've just eaten 2 meat pies and 3 ham and pickle sandwiches. I was starving. But we've got this awesome easy tow trailer. It's aluminium. It's a 3,100 kilo ADM on it, because this is a serious boat. Yeah, 620. It's got a 200, can go to a 225. 230 litres of fuel. And I tell you, it's not just looks good, it's tough as. Because of the construction, they're foam filled. They've got this matrix system of all these bits of material that go in, and it's all foam filled, and that's why they're so soft and forgiving in the water, and why they're famous. They might be the most famous boat in Australia for the ride. Your grandfather probably had one. But let's go up here. We've got anchor winches in here, all hatched off with solid, you know, and like you say, you can have a look at screws and they're all matched up. We've got this trailer with the hydraulics, good jockey wheels, all aluminium. And get down and have a look at that hull, because that's what everyone wants to see, Dan. People don't want to see you, they want to see the hull. And I tell you, we've done some things, these great big over-engineered bow rails, you know? You've got 115 kilo of man candy just hanging off them. Try that on yours. These clears we do at Brisbane Yamaha, because a lot of the stuff we do with Haines's you can't buy anywhere else. It's only at Brisbane Yamaha. This is the BL limited edition, because we've got our own trim shop, we've got specialists at wiring the boats, trimming the boats, sorting them out, and of course our electronics is what we specialise in. Have a look down here, that beautiful Bimini T-top up there, that Targa with the clears, with the black aerials. It's black on black and black like a pirate, isn't it? Down the back, good cleats, all with those screws lined up, because attention to detail is what Haines Hunter's all about. Look at the transom. We've got a 200 on this, because 200s are awesome. Dan will put the specs up. When you have a Haines Hunter, you're really not aware of the other boats, because Haines Hunter boats perform. And with a Yamaha, is there a better package? Low profile. That makes it easy to fit into garages. You don't need a big high boat, and the visibility is unbelievable. Now the storage, this is a big boat for 6 metres, you know, self-draining decks. Look at it, look at it, strong. All of these side pockets, rod storage. Huge, have a look in there. You could wash a kit in there. Something happens, you're out there, just have a dip in there. Huge storage to get into there. It's dual batteries and all the electronic bits and fuel tank, storage under there, and all high quality. That's the thing. Stand up here, fish, good bait board with rod storage, sinkers, nice combings on the back, get your feet under here. It's all solid. Look at that kill tank there. And don't forget, because it's foam filled, that's like an esky. You get there, throw some ice in there, throw all your safety gear. You could put alcohol in there. I've got a mate that he couldn't fit his alcohol in there, but he loves fishing. Up in the front, in the business area, and this is really where you start enjoying it. We've got areas for your EPIRB and light and fire extinguisher. This floor we put in, and we do this at work. We can do other floors if you want, but these foam floors, this Sea Deck, Eurotech, whatever they're called, just stays in, and we've got confidence with it. It's fantastic. I love that transom, Dan. I love the workability of it, the size. You're up here fishing, you know, you can fit, it's a 620, you could easily, 4 people, probably more, a couple up the front. I love the seating position, laid back, and you know, you could have a day of fun in this boat and be offshore. And make no mistake, this is a serious offshore boat. If you're into game fishing, we'll put a couple of outriggers on it, we'll put a couple of poles, you know, you've got everything you could do for a big day out, right out wide. This cabin, and you can fit in there, you know, we've got, where's young Hayden? Young Hayden, come over here. You know, I've got young Hayden, he's on work experience, he's done how many work, come on, hurry up. People can't wait all day. Oh, he's taking his boots off, I've trained him. Come on, jump in here, hop in there. And we've lined the cabin. Now, I've lined it because when you lay in a fiberglass boat and it's not lined, it can make condensation. But we think about that. Big dash, this awesome 12-inch, you know, fusion radio, the Yamaha gauges, anchor winch. Jump in there. Have a look in there. We can put a bunk in, Phil, if you want to sleep. We can put toilets in there and all sorts of stuff. But, you know, put your head up there. Sit down. Put your feet down. The only way he's sleeping in that is if he's sick. All right, but if you've got a couple of kids, hop out of there now. He's a big boy too, right? But I wouldn't sleep in. I hate sleeping in boats. But you could get in there, you'd have a kip, get under the cover, put all your gear in, get to the anchor winch, out. You can see some of this. I'll tell you, our trimmers, they're awesome. But what's more awesome than our trimmers? The ride on these things. Let's get on the water and see how this little baby goes. Here we are in the brand new Haines Hunter 620R. We've loaded it up with 4 big fat buggers, you know, just to show you what it'd be like. And have you ever wondered, how come the fish are always on? They always go on the bite when the weather's bad. Well, I don't know either, but we're the only boat in the boat ramp. There's a couple of trawlers over there. So let's not muck around. Let's see what this little baby does in some chop. And we're off. 1, 2, 3, and we're on the plane and we're off and we're scooting along. I'll have to peel it back. I'll give it a little bit of trim. It is absolutely destroying this chop. You know, if you were running late, if you held out there and those waves and there's some rain clouds out there in the background, you know, I'd fish until the last moment, until I saw a whirlwind or something happened, until I get the 3rd call from my wife, and then one from the kids saying, Mum's really upset with you, Dad, and then I'd be heading home. But look at this thing. I'm sitting down. It does 67 kilometres an hour with 4 big blokes in it. The drone can't keep up, but it's soft. And now what I'm going to do is do some turns that you wouldn't normally do. Hang on, boys. Let's see what this little baby does. Have you got me, Dan? Dan's got me. We'll do a turn. There's waves going everywhere, but everyone's dry. And you know why? Because the R&D on a Haines Hunter. We're not talking about some other brand that, oh, we're as good as the Haines Hunter. This is a Haines Hunter, so you can rely on it. You know, the work and the precision, the quality of the fiberglass. You know, I was in the factory, I was talking to John, and there's some bloke weighing it as he's spraying, as he's rolling in biaxial wovings into the side, and that's why they're built tough. Now the back of this boat, I've got to tell you, it is beautiful. It looks like I'm in some sort of luxury escape holiday or something. The back of it doesn't look like a trailer boat. And have a look at this thing backing up. Game fishermen, take note. I tell you, if you were in a back crusher Or a bruise craft. Jeez, you wouldn't go on one of them bruise crafts, would you? Talk about garbage. But anyway, have a look. We're talking about a good boat here. Have a look at this thing. I could chase a fish into the waves. Nothing's coming over. Look, it's just lifting up. Nothing into the waves. Try that. Try that. Have a look at it. Haines Hunter. They've done it again, you know. Whoa, and we're off. Look at that, straight into it, straight round. Got the third call from the kids, and we're off. And it's loving it. Woo! I forgot to trim down then, and it still took off beautiful. That's why porpoise, I didn't really porpoise, but the nose was up. And what it actually did was allow me to just spin. Have a look at that hull. Get beside it, Dan, and watch that hull, how it splits out the water. Well, I might have a new favourite boat here. I might have a new favourite boat. I might have a couple of staff that's not happy, but whoa! Have a look at this! Oh, it's got a new speed. It does 72. Slow down. Dan's giving me the look like one of me kids at a birthday party, you know, when I start talking about dad jokes. Do another lap. Maybe I should play games with Dan and, you know, see if he can keep with me on a drone. Woo! We'll go the other way, Dan. Look at that. Try that in your boat. Try that. In fact, I would say try this in any boat. Watch out, fellas, I'm going the other way. And I'd got no idea why you'd want to drive like that. I don't, but I do because I like it. Through there, and off. One of the things about boating, you go out with your kids, your mates, and you know, you wave goodbye to your wife and she wonders what's going to happen. Well, I tell you, if your wife loves you, she'll buy you a Haines Hunter. If your wife doesn't love you, she'll talk you into buying something else. Because Haines Hunters are another level of quality, innovation, build, and the ride is unbelievable. Like you see, boats can't do that stuff. Haines Hunter can. You know, you buy a Haines Hunter and you buy tomorrow's classic today. And Brisbane Yamaha's the home of Haines Hunter. We've got the full range. We've got specialists who know all about it. We've got our own trim shop. We've got experts at electronics, experts at trim, experts at motors. You know, when you deal with the biggest, you'll get the best and you'll get the best price. So if you want to come for a ride in a Haines Hunter, any one of them, give the team a call, 3888 1727. Maybe I'll take you out, and if you want to have a thrill ride, come on, get this drone in, Dan. I want to go fishing. Let's go.